All right, so we're gonna start with 8 abdominal curls. You're going to inhale as you expand, exhale, lift up. My eyes are looking for my belly button, and I'm making sure that I'm feeling the weight of the back of my neck, my shoulder blades, and my tailbone. My feet are hip distance apart. I'm thinking of my ankles, my knees, and my hips being in parallel. And then looking to the belly and rolling down again. Inhale, exhale, curl, breathe in. Exhale, lift. Now we're going right into single leg marches. We're going to do 9 of them, and we are alternating. So I'm breathing in to start, exhaling, lifting into that ab curl with the march. Looking to the belly button, placing down. All right, now we're gonna go into your toe tap exercises. We're gonna do 13 of them. So you are having your legs in tabletop and you are alternating legs to tap the toe. Now to make this happen, you wanna keep your tailbone on the mat. You also wanna think about your hip being a lever. So this motion is created from your low abs and your hips, the front of them, rather than a bending at the knee joint. So you're gonna inhale to reach, tap your toe, exhale to pull it back up with control. And again, as you can see, none of my legs are straightening out at all. They're staying in a 90-degree angle the best that they can. Next, we're gonna go into your hundreds prep. We're gonna do 6 of them. You're going to inhale to start, exhale to peel your head, neck, and shoulders up. Hands go to the outside of the hips, and then you were controlling it back. Exhale, lift. I look for my belly button, and then I roll each segment of my upper spine back down to the mat. I'm also keeping my legs glued together, trying to activate the midline of my core and my inner thighs, holding that together. Inhale to start, exhale, lift. Next up, we're gonna lift and extend the legs 3 times. Pull the knees all the way in and come down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull everything in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull in. Next, we're going to do 5 of the coordination exercises. So same thing we did, but now we're separating the feet hip distance or shoulder distance apart, pulling the knees in, rolling the spine down. So you inhale, reach, breathe in. Exhale, separate, pull back in, and relax. Excuse my breath. Actually, you inhale, reach, hold the breath, exhale, separate, pull back in. And I'm so sorry, guys. I totally messed up. So again, you're going to inhale, reach, hold your breath. Now exhale, pull the knees in, head down, arms up. Awesome. Now we're going to do 6 to 8 of these kicks. So your hands are going to grab the back of the leg, and you're going to extend your leg up to the sky. I'm trying to keep the top of my thigh glued to my chest and my elbows are wide. Really, the purpose of this is to kind of activate the top of your quad and release the back of the hamstring, just to kind of prep us before we do single leg circles. So for single leg circles, you're gonna have your leg straight up and extended. And you're gonna go bring the leg across the midline of the body. And my arms nice and long by my side. Circle out. I'm going clockwise. Inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. You're gonna do that 8 times. Once you've completed that, you're gonna do it counterclockwise 8 times. Also, sorry if my audio is not the most perfect. Still working on learning how to do this, but I think you guys get the point. We are learning together, so hopefully you are about this. But anyways, these are really good for your abs, your obliques, inner thighs, quads, and we are switching sides. So hug your leg to your chest, kick up, inhale, reach, exhale, control down, And if you are someone who's very observant, on my opposite leg, I have a little bit of an imbalance. So I can't fully bend that knee. So if you're like, hey, why does one side look different than the other? That is why, but we work with what we have. So again, inhale, circle out, exhale, control up. I'm trying to keep both sides of my hips anchored down as I do this motion. And if you ever get any clicking or popping in your hip, you can change how much your foot goes inward, or if you evert it outward as well. Just kind of depends for everyone, right? So if you are turning your foot more inward, it's going to change the shape of your hip or your femur in your hip and vice versa. So you have to play around with it to see which side kind of takes away the clicking and the popping. And keep on going. Because after this, we're gonna go into your roll-ups. So you're gonna have your arms and legs extended overhead. The toes of your feet are flexing towards your face. And I'm gonna inhale to start. Exhale, peel my head, neck, and shoulders up. Look for my belly button. And I'm adding a spine stretch forward. Stretch, stretch, stack the spine. Curl your belly in, curl the tailbone, and reach overhead. I'm gonna inhale, peel up and lift. Look for the belly. And my hands go over the toes. 1, 2, pull the belly in, roll your spine down, inhale, lift, exhale, curl, spine stretch forward, boom, boom. You're gonna do one more. The ground is uneven over here, so I keep readjusting, but inhale, lift. It was such a beautiful evening that night, and I lift, exhale, spine stretch forward, boom, 2, control it all the way back down. And so to end, I'm going to go into my teasers. I'm going to reach up, inhale, lengthen on the way down, deep breath in, exhale, peel my head, neck, and shoulders up. And what's so funny about this is when I was doing this, I was totally vibing, and all of a sudden, like, this random dog comes up to me, and I was like, oh my God, the dog's so cute. Total stranger, but their dog was super cute. So thankfully he was friendly, but you'll see him in a second. Yes, he's a puppy. And anyways, inhale, lift and pull yourself back up. Am I trying to distract you? Absolutely. Get back up there. Look how pretty the sky is. Oh my goodness. Bring it back down. Deep breath in. There's the pup. Oh my goodness. And finish up your last couple reps. Lift.
I have a big dog.
It's really the way that I continue working out while talking to a total stranger.
What dog do you have? He's like a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix.
Oh, nice.
He's like 2 times bigger than him.
Yeah, he's 8 months.
Oh, so you're a baby.
Yeah.
What is he?
Anyways, hopefully you guys tried that out and you liked it, and see you next time. Bye.